Defensive end. Julian Yeast is 6'5", 240, a junior.
The Beechwood Tigers back to receive. In the center of the field is Scott Coyle. And it's going to Weinstadt. Scott, he's back to the 15, to the 20. He's to the 25. He's to the 29-yard line where they drop him. And that's where Beechwood will start. 1st and 10 from their own 29.
Keith Dunn on the stop for
1A state championship game. Wisher sends one wide out to the left. He's got the power eyes set in behind him. And Wisher takes it, drops, cocks his arm, looking to the sidelines, got a man out there. He's at midfield and can't hold on to it at the 42-yard line of Harrodsburg, throwing out there for this year. Wisher with Adam Wolflick behind him. They're in a power eye. Unbalanced line strong to the left. There's the man in motion left. And here's Wolflick. First carry hit the backfield and dropped right at the line of scrimmage. And coming up to lay a lick on him was Dennis Johnson.
Hockey star, outstanding football prospect for the future.
3rd down 9, Beechwood. Wolflick, the deep back in the power eye, and Wisher has him set, goes back to throw. Takes a look in pass, being chased out of the pocket, now goes to the sidelines. He's got Bishop out there, and he makes the grab at the 30. He's at the 25 and runs out of bounds.
Great catch by Bishop as he went up to take the ball away from Brandon Yates, right on the sideline at the 35-yard line.
Wisher brings him up in a wishbone set this time. Unbalanced line strong to the right. And here is running with the football off right tackle and spinning his way of Wolflick, and he goes across the 20 to a 19-yard line.
With isolation over the right side.
But on that long pass, they gave Wisher time to throw it. He sends it right out to the right. Unbalanced line strong right out of the power eye. Wolflick the deep back. And he's hit in the backfield and dropped for a 4-yard loss, and it was one of the Johnsons. Checking it was Dan Woolley.
Those running backs won't be able to take that much longer.
3rd down 8, Beechwood from the 21 this time. With one wide out and only one back behind Wisher. Sends a man in motion right. Wisher goes back to throw, looking right. Cocks his arm. Got Bishop out there, knocked down at the line of scrimmage. And getting a hand on it was Julius Yeast.
Julius Yeast went high to knock that ball down. The college coaches are interested in those 3 young men with front.
Yeast is 6'5", Derek Johnson 6'2", Dennis Johnson 6'7".
Yep, that's it, Frank. They let him off.
Wide outs in both directions. One back set him behind Wisher. Wisher sends a man in motion left. Waits for the snap. Harrodsburg jumps in the neutral zone. No flag. Wisher back to throw. Getting pressure. Here's a little screen pass. It's complete, but it's not going anywhere as they drop him at the 23. The Johnson boys were there along with Adrian Patton.
The screen pass to the short side.
So Harrodsburg comes out. Their quarterback is Brandon Yates. He splits his back in behind him, hands off his fullback across the 20 to the 27. That's Ron Moore.
Josh Bishop on the stop for Beechwood, the linebacker.
Twin receivers to the right, twins to the left.
One back set for Harrodsburg.
Charlie Holliday sends a man in motion, coming back towards the line of scrimmage. There he goes by, and running with it is Holliday. Holliday keeps it himself, and I got to think that had to be a broken play.
That was an option play to the right side, and what happened is the quarterback did not go down the line of scrimmage. He came
Ron Moore, the only setback in behind Holliday. He's got twins to both sides. Sends Moore in motion. And our tackle jumped up, and the officials did not throw their flags until a Beechwood player pointed to big number 55, Derek Johnson.
That was a pass, and intended to be a pass as the receivers started into their route.
Lamar Stegall to the left. We've got Twins to the right. Back to throw. Goes Holiday. Cocks his arm. Looking long. Down he goes inside the 15 at the 14. Fumble. He got rid of it right at the last minute, but they're going to call him down right there.
Grounding is called on the play, Frank.
Yeah,
the quarterback was in the grass, and he was going down, and he threw the ball out to the side, and that's going to cost him big time.
I don't think that's the way the Harrodsburg coaching staff wanted their offense to start off in this ball game, but they're going to kick it away, so they did not pick up a first down. And going back to receive, Scott Coyle for Beechwood.
That's going to take them back, let's see, from the 15. They're going to be back inside the 10-yard line.
That ball, Earl, came out so low to the ground that I thought it was a fumble. But
he
threw it. It takes them back inside the 10. The length of the football inside the 10. Brian Bishop back there along with Coyle, and they're going to be kicking out of the end zone. Dennis Johnson will be doing the kicking. 6'7", 256. Snaps a good one. They really pin the rush, and Johnson kicks a bad end-over-end kick. It's going to get a good roll. Goes out beyond the 40-yard line, bounces to the 45. Now back to the 44 where Harrodsburg downs it, but Beechwood has good field position to start their second drive.
34 yards on the punt by Johnson. Not a very good kick, but he's got the roll on it. Beechwood takes over at the 44. 7:35 left in this first quarter. No score.
So Beechwood, on their second possession, takes over at the Harrodsburg 44-yard line. The ball is marked on the right hash mark. All the running.
A very good passing offense. And I look for them break the bone and throw the football, because they're going to have a hard time running against Harrodsburg's defense.
So it's going to be second down 9 for Beechwood. They're shuttling players in and out. Josh Bishop comes in now, replaces Brian Ratliff, brings the play from the bench. Twins to the left. The I formation now behind Wisher. He drops back to throw. Pretty good protection. Now it's breaking down, and then down he goes across midfield all the way back to the Beechwood 48. Coming in there, Dennis Johnson and Earl. I think they may have 8. Wideouts in both directions, going out of a double wing set. And now motion to the left. And Wisher takes a snap. Quick little flat pass is complete. It's a half-back pass. They got a man wide open. Bishop makes the grab, turns the corner at the 25 and run out at the 23.
The double pass was thrown backwards on the line of scrimmage and then downfield to Bishop. And again, Beechwood's big play has been the pass play. Frank, I'm told that Don Moore, somebody's listening to it.
John Tong especially. Wisher to the line of scrimmage. Has him set, turns, hands off inside. A big fullback running with it at the 18-yard line. And Adam Wolfick is the tailback, actually, but he was set up in the fullback position that time. And he picked up about now out of the wishbone. Handoff. Wolfick hit in the backfield and dropped for about a 1-yard loss. Boy, Harrodsburg is quick and big.
Adrian Patton came off to the right.
Colleges with a front four that big.
That's true.
Slots to both sides now. And Beechwood wants to call a timeout. They get it with 4. Third down 6, Beechwood. From the 18-yard line of Harrodsburg. Only one setback. That's Wolfick behind Wisher. Wisher sends a man in motion and throws across the middle completely. Big tight end. He falls inside the 10-yard line for another Beechwood first down.
That was the look-in pass, and Joey List is right to be watching this front four.
Only one wideout out of the far eye. Wolfick, he got to the handoff into the up-back, the fullback, and he rams out about 2 yards on the play as Josh Bishop on the carry.
Beechwood tried to go on a quick count that time. Again, Adrian Patton on the William.
Out of a double slot set now. And here's a double reverse inside 15 seconds. Running with the football for Beechwood and coming over Scott Coyle. Boy, he got
50 yardage on that play.
Third and goal to go from just inside the 10-yard line. Wolfick, the only running back behind Wisher. He's got an unbalanced line, strong to the left. Now he looks for Coyle right. Being chased out of the pocket. They got him. Yeast missed him. Now he goes the other way left. Got a man open in the flat. He's got it to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown.
Let's see, they marked him out of bounds on inside the 1. He hit the cone, but the officials ruled that he stepped out of bounds inside the 1. It's going to bring Is that going to bring up 4th down? Yes, 4th and goal inside the 1.
4th down, goal to go. Back to the Wishbone offense. A quarterback sneak, touchdown, Wisher.
First score of the game is Wisher. Goes on the quick count over right guard for the touchdown. Beechwood takes first blood here at 3:08 in the first quarter.
So Beechwood with the touchdown. He's doing the kicking. He's a lefty. The 1-point conversion, waiting for the snap now. They got it. They put it down. Wolford just punches it, and it is good. With 3:08 to play in the first quarter, it's Beechwood 7, Harrodsburg nothing. This is CNN Radio, AM. Holiday, the quarterback, has behind him Ron Moore and Keith Dunn. Kicker is not done in the backfield, and the handoff is to the tailback, and he's got nothing.
That was an ugly play as they did not know where to line up, and Lamar Stigl for Harrodsburg just walked up to the line.
You're right, Earl. He walked because there was... And Harrodsburg at the line of scrimmage, 2nd down 9. Holiday has them set, and the handoff up the middle. Not much there, and he picked up about 3 yards on the play, more on the carry.
I don't think Harrodsburg is going to be able to run the ball inside.
In the first quarter, Beechwood with a 7-0 lead. Now twins to both sides. Only Don Moore in behind Holiday, and Holiday rolls back, cocks his arm, getting some pressure. Now he's looking downfield, throws it. A lineman caught it. That play's not going to go anywhere.
Well, finally the referee realized that it was the lineman caught the ball. The umpire was getting out of the way, letting go. 62 for Harrodsburg caught that ball. Harold Parton.
Yeah, 62 can't catch him.
Well, the quarterback was trying to throw the ball, Frank, and in all fairness, his arm was hit. That's the reason the lineman ended up catching that 3-yard pass. What's he doing? Turn around, look at the quarterback anyway.
That's right.
That's the reason he got hit.
That's what the coach will say.
Yes. You're not supposed to be watching the quarterback. You're supposed to be blocking.
So we'll let's see what they do with the penalty.
They declined.
Declined the penalty, so Harrodsburg in their second possession is going to have to kick it away. They have not been able to move the football on 2 possessions. They did not decline it. Taking the penalty.
Let's see if that's lost it down.
Lost it down, apparently.
No.
Nope, it's not. Along with Brian Bishop. Dennis Johnson gets a good snap. Got a lot of protection and drives this one. Coyle coming up. Takes it at the 48-yard line of Beechwood. Trying to get a block. Swinging to his left. Nothing's there. He skips one tackle, but not the second one. And coming up to lay a lick on him for Harrodsburg was Charlie Norwin, or Nowlin.
30 yards on that punt.
A, 2A, and 3A in the Louisville area, that is. A lot of stations from around the state here at Cardinal Stadium. Wisher goes back to throw on the first play, throws across the middle, got his man at the sideline and ran out of bounds at the 42-yard line. And coming up to make that catch was Mark Spence. Harrodsburg big up front defensively. Out of the wishbone, Wolflick hitting the backfield, but he does get the first down as he nudges his way to the 40, and the whole interior of the Harrodsburg defensive line collapsed on him.
Out of the wishbone.
Twins to the right. Bishop and Ratliff. And here's the handoff to the tailback, Wolford. Wolford drives one out across the 35 to the 31-yard line. About a yard short of a first down. And coming up to tackle James Brown. The ball's at the 31-yard line. Bishop splits out to the left, out of the power I set this time with Wolford the deep back. And back to throw goes Wisher. Pumps once. Now he's going to go long to Bishop. He's streaking the sideline. Can't get to it as it falls incomplete at the goal line. He had it out there, just overthrew it.
That was the up route where they faked the
line strong right. Quarterback sneak gets the first down. Wisher falls forward to the 28-yard line.
Looks like that'll be the last play of the quarter. 10 seconds to go.
They stop the clock for the movement of the chains, and then they'll wind her up, and Beechwood will have 10 seconds to get off another play.
I don't think they're going to run another play, Frank.
No, not now. That's the end of the first quarter. After one, it's Beechwood 7, Harrodsburg nothing in the Class 1A Football State Championship. This is CNN Radio, AM 680. Moving towards the scoreboard end of the stadium. And Wisher has them set in an unbalanced line, strong to the right, send a man in motion right, flip. Wolford's going to sweep right. He cuts back inside. He's at the 25 and falls down at about the 21-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. Right there at the 21.
Call sweep to the right side. Good.
Harrodsburg big defensively, but Beechwood moving the football. Here is Bishop running with it. Ryan Bishop, and he falls forward for about a 3-yard gain and may have picked up the first down.
I think it is first down, but they're going to take a look at it here.
I think you're right. I think it's a first down, and I don't know if they're going to bring the change.
No, it's first down.
In the early 90s. And here running with his Wolf, and hit in the backfield, spins away. Now he's really crunched. As coming up to make that first hit was Ron Moore, and then, boy, everybody for Harrodsburg jumped on him.
Ron Moore is the...
Wide to the right goes Stegall. Check it. Goes Spence. Bishop in motion to the right. Only Wolford back behind Wisher, and he's hit in the backfield and thrown for a loss. It's getting there. Dennis Johnson had him zeroed in from the backside.
Wisher was trying to find Joey List, the tight end, but quickly also.
Going to be third down 19, Beechwood. With one wide out to the right, that's Spence, or make it left. Out of the double wing set. Back to throw goes Wisher. Throws across the middle, and it falls incomplete at the 10. And, boy, there was a lot of pushing and shoving going on out there.
Pass intended for Matt's long field goal try here.
Now, Wolfick will try a 45-yard field goal. The ball is down. He got some leg in it. I think it's going to be short. He is no good.
The ball is right under the goalpost.
First and 10. Down 7-0. And to the line of scrimmage. Charlie Holliday. Unbalanced line, strong to the left, and sends a man in motion right. Rock back, going to throw it. Looking inside. There's a little crossing pattern. Complete to the 30 and out to the 36-yard line. And catching that pass for Harrodsburg. There's a 30.
The ball.
So that's a first down for Harrodsburg. Their first of the ball game. Balanced line out of the wishbone attack. And here running with it is Yates, and he didn't get a thing. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage as Beechwood really had that one scoped as everybody on the defensive line of scrimmage was there on the stop.
Dan Woolley.
Second down 10. Harrodsburg. The Pioneers. Holliday sends a man in motion to the left. Only Dunn in behind him. Dunn gets a flip and sweeping left. Dunn looking for some blocking. He's across the 40. Tries to cut back up inside and gets out to near the 45-yard line. Pretty good run following his blockers by Keith Dunn.
It was a quick pitch to the left side. Dunn had to give ground to get around.
8 on the play. Third down 2. Now twins to the right. Out there Yates. And out there with him Walker. Backs up close to the line of scrimmage here. Across midfield is done across the 45 to the 44-yard line.
Right up the middle over the right guard.
Moore make it. Don Moore, Harrodsburg, their second, and they got them both in this drive. Now Dunn is a wideout to the right along with Walker. Nobody to the left. Holliday has them set and goes back. Takes a pass. Now he drops long. Going to go to Dunn. He's out there at the 15-yard line. The battle is on. Walker got a hand on it, and it's incomplete. I think somebody blew a pass pattern.
Yeah, two receivers were within 5 yards of each other. And
Berg in a drive faces second down 10 at the Beechwood 44-yard line. Walker the only wide out to the left. Out of the wishbone attack now. And handoff inside to Yates. And Yates hit behind the line of scrimmage for about a half-yard loss. Boy, Beechwood really closed that time.
Tom Massey, the linebacker, came up to make the play for Beechwood.
5-yard line. This time Walker splits out to the left. Unbalanced line, strong left now for Harrodsburg. And back to throw goes Holliday. They pick off the pressure. Now here's a pass to Dunn. Got it to 45. He's at the 40, 35 with a first down to 30. 25 run out of bounds at the 23-yard line.
It looked like a screen pass to the right side to Dunn, but there were no blocks.
They're third in this drive. So the Pioneers, with Yates and Walker wide to the left. And the handoff inside to Moore. And he goes across the 15 to the 10 to the 9-yard line. Don Moore on the carry.
Don Moore showed a lot of inside running ability.
His helmet, he's in some pain.
Yes.
And if you've ever had those, you know how painful they are.
It's his hip, exactly.
Casey Spencer and Walker wide to the left. And the handoff is Moore up the middle. And
it's Ron Moore, his twin brother.
Inside the 5 to the 4. So they're looking at second down, goal to go for Harrodsburg at the 3-yard line. He's got it. Now, that's a broken play, but Holliday's going to take it in for a touchdown.
Harrodsburg lined up in T formation. They were going to run a sweep to the left side. The quarterback went the wrong way. The backs were all gone, and he went into the...
So Holliday on a 3-yard run. Now they line up for the one-point conversion. The snap's high, but they pull it down and kick it. No good to the right. There was 5:53 to play in the first half. It's Beechwood 7, Harrodsburg 6. This is CNN Radio, AM 680.
Athletics are...
Jake Morris, please report to gate number 4, Jake.
We'll kick off to Beechwood.
Ron Moore will be kicking for Beechwood.
Scott Cole back in the middle of the field. And the kick is high, is taken by and up back at the 20 to the 25 to the 30 and down at the 31-yard line. They throw him all the way back to the 26.
Brad and Wayne Scott for Beechwood return to kick. They'll take over at the
drive, which resulted in a missed field goal, and now they start their fourth possession. Wisher has him set with an unbalanced line, strong to the right. He takes it, he rolls left. Got a trailing back, hits him with it. Now Bishop tries to get outside, does to the 30, 35, run out of bounds to the 34, and he was hit hard as he went into the Harrodsburg sideline, but it was just a good solid hit.
Right on the sideline. It was the belly option play there.
Second down and 3. Beechwood. Here's Wisher with it. Handoff Wolflick across the 40, across the 45. He's across midfield, dropped right there at the midfield strike. Oh, it took 2 or 3 to pull him down, and coming up to make the tackle, Brandon Yates was there on the tackle, but out to be Wolflick. Now out of the wishbone set, and running with it, it's Brian Bishop. And he picked up a couple of yards on the play.
Beechwood
43, the other 44. Out of the power eye this time with Bishop in motion right. They fake to Wolflick. Back to pass is Wisher. Looking across the middle. Caught at the 35 and to the 34-yard line, and coming up to make that catch was Brad Ratliff.
Ratliff did a crossing route. He came from the left end on the numbers all the way across to the hash mark. Wisher hit him at the hash mark, and he picked up another first down, but we've got a flag on the play here. It's hold the phone.
Ratliff looked that ball in all the way. He looked so comfortable running across the middle. Holding on Beechwood is going to cancel that first down.
Come back.
So they mark the penalty off, and it moves it back to the 42. So we'll replay the down, cancel the first down and the yardage gained, and now they've got second down 17. The ball at the 43-yard line at Beechwood. This time trips to the right. First time they've come out of this formation, and a left make it, and a wing on the left. Wisher back to throw. Wisher rolling with it, pumps, and he's got his man at the 48, skips one tackle, he's to midfield, he's to the 45 to the 41-yard line.
Coyle on the catch. Scott Coyle out of the backfield on the sideline, made the catch at the 50, was able to get down to the 41-yard line. 7-0. They scored first and maintains the lead. Is Wolflick got the first down. Not much more as he plows to near the 38-yard line as Harrodsburg just collapsed on him defensively. Beechwood lines up with in the eye back for the right.
Beechwood with twins to the right from the 39-yard line of Harrodsburg. Wisher goes back to throw, getting pretty good protection. And it's knocked up in the air by Harrodsburg, and getting a hand on that was Julius Yeast.
on Harrodsburg's part.
Absolutely. Wisher with a double wing set this time. Sends Bishop in motion right. Flip to Wolflick. Wolflick watching his blockers. He's at the 40 and drugged down from behind.
Julian Yeast again.
Julian Yeast again on the tackle. 40-yard line. Ratliff wide to the left along with Brian Bishop. A slot on the left out of the shotgun. Boy, here's pushing and shoving. They're running him back to midfield. Fumbled the football and it goes out of bounds. Yeast in on the tackle, but the guy who ran him out of the pocket was Dennis Johnson.
Dennis Johnson ran him out of the pocket, then Julian Yeast put the hurt on him.
Boy, and going back, Brandon Yates, the lone receiver. Wolflick, who just about does it all, will get it off at about his own 45. Yates standing back at his 10, and the kick's a wobbly spiral. It's going to hit it about the 15, but Yeast picks it up, running at the 10, back to the 15, back to the 20, and knocked out of bounds at the 21. Coming down and providing good coverage for Beechwood was Brad False at their own 23, 27, 28, and now 22-yard line. Twins in both directions for Harrodsburg. They send Yeast in motion all the way across the field left. Back to pass goes Holiday, being flushed out of the pocket. Now he's trying to run. Well, down he goes. About a 4-yard loss as they really flushed him out of the pocket.
Dan Woolley made the stop for Beechwood as Holiday and Keith Dunn.
Ron Moore, the deep back, in a single wing set. Now they sing the wingman in motion to the right. And running with the football on the option players. Holiday with it across the 25. Hit and dropped at the 28-yard line. Coming up to make the tackle for Beechwood, Tom Massey was there. Also Dan Woolley.
Will bring up third down and about
down 4 from the 28-yard line. Harrodsburg out of a double wing set. Only Moore, the deep back. And that Moore gets the call, and he's hit right in his tracks, and he's not going anywhere.
Jeff Dillon for Beechwood, the guard, shot the gap, made the stop, and it's
4830 or 266-7777.
The Rick Roby Show, sponsored by the City of Jeffersontown, a place too good to overlook.
Harrodsburg kicks it away to Beechwood. The ball rolling inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. So Beechwood line comes up in the wishbone set. And Wisher hands off this Wolflick across the 25 to the 26-yard line. Boy, he's a workhorse. Been a workhorse this entire first half.
Lamar Stigl in on that tackle.
Stadium on a pretty cool day. The wind blowing out of the southwest and pretty stiffly. Here's the handoff up the middle to Moore, and he rams her out to the 30. Check it. That was
Josh Bishop.
Josh Bishop. To run it still. They come up this time with a deep back set, and he just takes a knee, and the first half is over. So both teams go to the locker room, and it's been a pretty good first half. Beechwood with a 1-point lead. Beechwood 7, Harrodsburg 6. This is CNN Radio, AM 680.
Want a luxury car without paying a luxury price? Come to
can't teach, and that's bigness.
Well, they got size and speed.
Absolutely. So Dunn in the center of the field as Wolflick kicks off, and it's a short one, and it's taken by an up man. This is Moore across the 35, across the 40 to the 41-yard line.
Short kick by Beechwood. I think the kicker just missed the football, as that ball only went to the 30-yard line.
Walker wide to the right, along with Yates. They split the backs in behind Holiday, and he waits for the snap and turns and hands off. Here's Moore chugging his way to the 44-yard line.
Ron Moore in the lineup at fullback, playing off the right tackle, pick up a 3.
Ron Moore comes out, and Don Moore in the backfield now, along with Stegall. And here's the handoff to Stegall, and he is hit right at the 45. Not much there, maybe a half yard. Getting there very quickly, Tom Massey cut his legs out from under him, and Wayne Odeman wrapped him up.
There's a counterplay to the right.
Don Moore, who suffered a hip pointer in that first half, comes out limping with that same injury now. Keith Dunn and Walker, Tyrone Walker wide to the left. Only Stegall in behind Holiday, and Harrodsburg wants a timeout. They get Harrodsburg with a 3rd down 6 from the 45-yard line. Twins to the left. And Holiday. There's a man in motion left, and we've got a flag on the play. Somebody moved, and I think that Holiday bounced up and down at the line of scrimmage. Instead of, like most quarterbacks do, flex their legs, he bounced up and down. I think that's called motion.
He was trying to get his back to go in motion. And
loss of 5 on the penalty sets it back to the 40. It makes it 3rd down 11. That same formation, twins to the left. Holiday now sends his man in motion left. Now that makes some trips on that side. And here's a quick look-in pass incomplete. Going for Yates, and boy, he was smacked hard by Jeff Zellen after the pass sailed over his head. And Harrodsburg going to have to kick it away. And Earl is along with Brian Bishop. It'll be Dennis Johnson will be doing the kicking for Harrodsburg. No rush. Johnson gets it out of there. End-over-end kick. Coral comes up, takes it at the 35. Now swings to his left to the 25, at the 30, the 35, up the sideline of the 40 to the 43-yard line. They're going to mark it at near the 45 where he ran out of bounds.
35 yards on that punt. Good return.
Their own 45-yard line. To the line of scrimmage, the big fullback carries the football, maybe got a yard, and that's it for Harrodsburg. Josh Bishop on the carry.
Well, Beechwood trying to
sends Matt Spence wide to the right. He's the only wide out, a wing on the left. And here comes Bishop in motion to the right. Back to throw. Looking across the middle. No good. Incomplete at the 45. Throwing out there for Ratliff. Ratliff comes wide to the right. Double wing set this time. And Wisher has them set. Drops back. Here comes Bishop. He's in the backfield all the way back to the 40. He springs 2 tackles, and he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's all, as Harrodsburg really had that spelled out.
Derek Johnson and Adrian
Wolflick to get it off at about his 35. 7-6. Beechwood with the lead. 9:13 to play in the 3rd quarter. Snaps a good one. Not much of a rush. Good kick. Yates will take it in at about the 19. Dropped it. Goes all the way back to the 15. He looks back upfield, dives for it, and recovers it at the 10. Boy, that was scary. Yates looked back upfield to see who was coming after him and almost lost the football.
36 yards on the punt. A loss of 9 on the fumble.
Behind him, Keith Dunn, just a freshman. Back there with him, Don Moore. They're in a straight T formation this time, and sweeping with it is Dunn. He's hit as he cuts back across right tackle. Coming up to make the hit was Wayne Holderman. He picked up a couple on the play.
Out of the straight T, the power sweep.
Beechwood averaging 35 a game, and Harrodsburg 30, and we're sitting 7-6. Here's Holiday handing off in the backfield to Stegerl, and he gets it out to around the 15-yard line, so they're going to have a 3rd and 5.
Slant over right tackle with 2 backs leading the way out of the power set.
He's in the backfield now. Out of the straight T formation. Holiday gives to Dunn, sweeping to the left. Penetration by the defensive line. He has to give some ground, and they throw him down all the way back at the 13-yard line.
Beechwood, out of the 5-4 defense with their monster set to the wide side, was ready for that sweep. Where they threw
where they're going to go, because there's really no speed involved in it. Dennis Johnson to kick it away. Coral back there along with Bishop, and he kicks it towards the Harrodsburg bench, and it's a bad kick. Going to go out of bounds at the 37-yard line, so not much of a kick, about 16 yards.
117 for Beechwood.
Beechwood, the line of scrimmage. It's given to Wolfwick, and he is stopped for about a 1-yard gain. They throw him back behind the line of scrimmage. The officials are going to give him that 1, and it's going to be 2nd down and 9.
Harrodsburg.
2nd down, 9, Beechwood. The ball at the 36-yard line, and Wisher drops back, rolls. Here's a reverse. Running with it is Coyle. Coyle's got some running room. He's at the 35, dances outside to the 30. 1 man to beat and goes down the sidelines to the 20. Coming up to make the tackle, Dennis Johnson went all the way across the field, had the angle on him.
Coyle lined up wide to the right. Wisher ran the option 2.
And Dennis Johnson from his right defensive end had gone left with the flow and then came back right and was able to run him out of bounds. Here's Wolfwick right up the middle with a flag on the play. He drives inside the 20 to the 18. 5-yard run right up the middle, but they're going to bring that back.
Beechwood was not set. You're right, Frank. They bring that back.
The 5-yard penalty against Beechwood is going to move it out beyond the 25. They had on their first down play, they picked up 5, but now it's going to be 1st and 15 with 6:18 to play in the third quarter. Beat between the 28 and 29. Bishop wide to the right, out of the stacked I formation. Wisher changes play at the line of scrimmage. Goes back under center, has him set, drops back to throw. Looking for Bishop. Bishop running an out pattern to the sideline, can't make the catch. As Dunn applying good defensive pressure, and the ball was wide. He played in that with Derek Homer. I'll be anxious to watch him play. 2nd down 15. Wisher sends Bishop in motion to the right. A wing on the right, and he drops back to throw. Wolford out in the pattern. It's a screen. Wolford's got it at the 29. To the 25. They turn him and drop him right there at the 25-yard line. Good defense by Harrodsburg as that screen was set up very, very well. But Ron Moore came in to stuff it.
Again, yeah, he's a running back and a linebacker. And
back to play. 3rd down 12. Wisher out of the power I this time. Waits for the snap and goes back to throw. Got Ratliff going in the end zone. He's open. He wants it, but he throws short, and it's caught by Bishop. And he goes out of bounds at the 11-yard line, but Ratliff was wide open in the end zone.
Wide open, and Wisher did not see him, but he got the ball down to Brian Bishop, who made the catch.
The football inside the 11. So out of the wishbone attack now. Wisher stands up, didn't like it. Something happened, a flag on the play.
I think they're going to call Harrodsburg for moving into the neutral zone. Either that or, yes, that's
I think it was Dennis Johnson. He just kind of lost his balance.
Fell into the neutral zone.
When you look at Dennis Johnson, Earl, he looks like a football player. He is rangy. He's large, 256. First and 5 as they move the ball inside the 6-yard line. Out of the wishbone attack, unbalanced, strong to the left. And a handoff inside to Bishop as he drives forward to the 3-yard line. That was Josh Bishop on the carry. Stigo in on the tackle for the Harrodsburg. Beechwood with the lead. And here's the handoff inside once again. Josh Bishop, and he picked up 1 yard, but Harrodsburg was there. Dennis Johnson, Derek Johnson there. Yeast was there.
3rd and 2. Beechwood, simple hand signal.
At the line of scrimmage, Harrodsburg jumped in the neutral zone again, and that's going to cost them. As jumping in there.
Well, that's going to be 1 yard. It's
Ron Moore.
3rd and 1.
He was coming from his linebacker position and just jumped in the neutral zone. It was obvious. Harrodsburg fans don't like it, but he jumped right in there. And it's not, Earl, I think people watch a lot of football on Sunday. You don't, in high school, it doesn't make any difference where you make contact or not.
If you break the neutral zone, and that's 6 inches on each side of that football, you've got to be back.
You watch the pros, they jump in and jump out. If they don't touch anybody, the play goes. Here's Wisher to the line of scrimmage. Takes a quarterback sneak for a touchdown.
Fish was a little late on the call, but you're right. He's in the end zone. Big play by Beechwood.
So now Wolfett will attempt the 1-point conversion. Harrodsburg almost jumped in there again, and Wolfett punches it through, and with 4:01 to play in the third quarter, it's Beechwood 14, Harrodsburg 6. Beechwood. Stegall is back there along with Yates. They're up in front of Dunn, and the kick is going to Stegall. He pulls it in at the 16-yard line, back to the 20, looks for his wall. Not there, and they hit him at the 18 and throw him all the way back. At the 24 and throw him back to the 20. It looked like a team picture of the Beechwood Tigers as they came down the field on coverage.
Stegall could not.
In the first half. This is their seventh play in this half, and we're at the tail end of the third quarter. Split the backs this time behind Holiday, and Holiday turned, flipped to Dunn. Dunn got a lot of running room. He's at the 30, makes a great move outside to the 35, to the 40, where he's run out of bounds. Coming up, Brad Foss ran him out of bounds, but what a great move he put on. I think you'll see more of those quick pitches now because he got outside very quickly. They come up and stagger the backs this time behind Holiday, and Holiday takes it. Now Dunn sweeping the other way right. Dunn to the 45. Leaps a man at midfield. It goes across midfield to the 40 of Beechwood, and they run him down at the 34.
What a tremendous run by Keith Dunn. Stopped about the 45.
With 3.5 minutes to play. Walker comes wide to the left. They come up in a wishbone set. They're unbalanced, strong left. Now they come out of it. Send a man in the slot left. Staggers the back behind Holiday. He's got it and rolls. Got Dunn as a trailer. Flips it to him. They got Dunn. He fumbled. That Beechwood, Harrodsburg fell back on him. Excuse me.
Not a very well executed option. Again, the quarterback Holiday came.
Walker and Yates wide to the right. Charlie Holiday brings him to the line of scrimmage with only Stegall behind him. And rolls back, looking for Yates on the left side. Now he's being flushed out of the pocket. Gets away from one man, but not the second one as they run him down from behind at the 44-yard line. And it was a Wayne Holderman that got him from the backside.
Well, the first man made the forced the quarterback out of the.
But they have not thrown the ball to him all afternoon. Casey Spencer. And Yeast wide to the left. And back goes Holiday. Here comes some pressure. Screen pass middle. Nothing there as he is dropped by Brian Claiborne. Make it.
That was a screen over the middle, right over the center. It was.
Harrodsburg going to kick it away, and going back deep is Brian Bishop to receive. He's going to be standing inside his 15. And Dennis Johnson will get it off at his 48. End-over-end kick, going away from Bishop. Going to let it hit, and it's going to go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
Good kick.
It goes out of bounds, 4-yard line. They lead it 14-6, 1:11 to play. And here running with the football is Bishop trying to get outside of the 5 to the 6-yard line. Brian Bishop on the carry.
Now the wishbone.
Sweep free should they decide to go to the air. Second down 7 from the 6. The wishbone backfield, and the handoff to Bishop is Josh Bishop, and he got nothing. Actually lost a yard on the play. Derek Johnson in on the tackle as they ran to his side. Wood sends Ratliff wide to the right, and he's joined out there by Brian Bishop. They stack the eye with Wolflick, the deep back. They turn, Wolflick on the carry. Wolflick got a couple, and that's it. And Derek Johnson in on the tackle. And now Beechwood's going to have to kick it away out of the shadow of their own goalpost.
Quick hitter over the right side. If they're going to try to run it back.
Let's see if they come and try to block this one. Wolflick out of his own end zone, faking the blitz now. Here they come. They pick it off, and it's a nice kick. Yates back at the lets it hit at the 46, and it rolls into Harrodsburg territory at the 43-yard line.
There you are, Frank.
He had at least a 7-yard head start on the lineman coming downfield, but decided to let it go. If you've got somebody back there who don't have confidence that they can catch you, you should be back there. Get somebody else back there.
You practice that over and over and over. That guy gets used to catching the ball with people coming down.
Holiday, the quarterback, with only Bishop in, Moore in behind him, fakes to Moore, rolls with it himself. They pick up the pitch man, and he takes it across the 45 to the 49. They came up and took the pitch man completely out of that option.
They forced Yates. He came in motion from the left side.
So it's going to be second down 2. Holiday has them set. And drops back, hands off to his big fullback, and they meet him right at the midfield stripe. Not much there. Coming up, Joey List for Beechwood.
If Harrodsburg's going to get
both of these teams averaging in the 30s. So it's been a defensive struggle out of the wishbone. Holiday has him set, gives to his big fullback, rambles across the 45, across the 40, picks up the first down as he went, all the way to the 36-yard line at Beechwood. It's
Don Moore.
But Don Moore got a hip pointer in the first half and tried to play with it, a gutty player, but he went out in the third quarter. First and 10, Beechwood. From the 36-yard line, first and 10, Harrodsburg, excuse me. More motion, flip, here's Dunn, sweeping to the left. Got a lot of blockers out there, tries to turn the corner and picked up a couple on the play as Beechwood really forced it as Dunn had a convoy out there, but they were able to string him out to the sideline and run him out of bounds.
Toss sweep to the left.
Twins to the right. That's Dunn and Walker. Moore and Stegall In behind Holiday. The handoff is to Moore. Slams to the 30, and they stop him short of the 30-yard line. As coming up for Beechwood was Tom Massey to lead the charge. He's the middle linebacker, and he got there first.
The ball.
Now Dunn and Walker wide to the right. Beechwood locks up on them with the Bishop brothers one-on-one. And the handoff, here's Moore again, slamming in there. Moore gets away across the 25 and picked up the first down all the way to the 22-yard line.
Second effort by Ron Moore to get the first down, keep this drive alive. The block on the linebacker.
Now Moore, the only running back, as Stiegel goes to the right, Dunn to the left, everybody else in tight. Now Dunn comes back towards the tight end in motion. And Holiday runs down the line of scrimmage. He's going to take it himself. Cross the 20, cross the 15, rams his way to the 10, inside the 10 to the 8, and he just completely ran over Brad Foss.
That was the option play, and that time...
First and goal to go at the Beechwood 9. The ball right out in front of the goalpost as Holiday brings him up in a staggered I formation. As Stiegel on the carry, picked up a couple, that's all. The right side of the defensive line of Beechwood, led by Wayne Holderman there on the tackle.
I don't know if Harrodsburg can run that ball in the end zone. And I would get him the football.
Loft it up, let him go get it.
Some way, I had to hand it to him on a reverse.
Unbalanced line strong to the right out of that staggered eye. And here's the flip, running with it is Stiegel. Stiegel outside to the 5, rams his way for a touchdown.
Stiegel wanted that one. He broke tackles at the 3-yard line. In for the touchdown. Now, with 6:48, you've got to go for 2 here.
Brad Foss again came up, laid a lick on him at the 4. Tie this thing up. Harrodsburg has one wide out to the right. Stiegel goes to the slot on the right. Moore and Dunn in behind Holiday, and Moore in motion. Flip to Dunn. Dunn will take it in for 2. And we're outside with 6:49 to play in the 4th quarter. It's Beechwood 14, Harrodsburg 14. This is CNN Radio, AM 680.
Before you found the perfect house with the big, comfortable kitchen, there was a call to Countrywide Home Loans, where you...
Has the momentum here in the second half, and it's a short kick, and an up man's going to take it. And coming up is to the 25 at the 30, and that's where Harrodsburg drops him. A little bit of extracurricular hitting going on.
Dennis Johnson late on that hit, but the official said, hey, stop.
Game, and they've got 14 on the board.
Two good teams playing each other, Frank.
Ratliff wide to the left, only one back. In behind, says ball's on the ground, everybody goes for it. Harrodsburg recovers it. The backs were not set, and Wisher looked for the man to go in motion, and the ball was snapped, and now all the mo has switched. Harrodsburg. Last time they were in this game was in 1988 when they lost to Pikeville 28-10. They've got the momentum, handoff to Dunn up the middle, took the ball away from him, and I think Beechwood recovered it.
The ball on the
Beechwood recovered the fumble as they just took that ball.
They stripped the ball. Let's see what the officials are calling. It's surely Beechwood took the ball, Frank.
Yeah, you can see that. No question about it. No question. And 1st and 10 with 6:27 to play. Ratliff wide to the left. He's the only wide out. A double wing set. And here is the double reverse. And this is Moore with it, and he didn't get anywhere. Bishop make it. As a matter of fact, he lost about 5 yards on the play. Second down, 16 as he lost 6 on the play. Now out of the power eye. And dropping back to throw. Looking, got a man open going across the middle, and he shoots it to him. Caught at the 38, spins loose at the 40. He's to the 45 and run out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A first down. The pass was right on target to Brian Bishop.
Brian Bishop, the outstanding receiver, as he...
Ball when Bishop still had his back turned to him. And he came back for it. Twins to the left. Wisher hands off. Running with the football is Wolflick, and he goes across the midfield stripe to the 48-yard line of Harrodsburg. Coming up to make the tackle for Harrodsburg, James Brown. So it's going to be 2nd down 5 with 5:13 to play in the 4th. We're all tied 14-14. Wisher with a power eye behind him, hands off to Wolflick, and Wolflick goes across the 45 to the 43, and I believe picked up another first down.
Let's see where the mark is. Yeah, that's first down for Beechwood on the isolation over the right side.
Their second first down in this drive. We're tied 14-all. They mark the football at the 40 plays into this drive. Here's a handoff inside Bishop. Nothing there. He's caught a yard behind the line of scrimmage, and coming up to make that play for Harrodsburg is Thomas Jackson. There's another second down 11, but the clock is ticking. 4:22 to play. Now twins to the left. Ratliff and Bishop. And back to throw is Wisher being flushed out of the pocket. Goes across the 45. Hit and drop. And the two Johnson brothers, Derek and Dennis,
Make a wish.
Yeah.
Both families
down 10 at the Pioneers' 43-yard line. Bishop wide to the right. They stagger the backfield behind Wisher. Wisher waits for the snap. Got it. Wolflick has it off right tackle. Wolflick to the 40, to the 38-yard line. Now what do you do, Earl Browning?
You punt the football without question. You can't kick the field goal from that distance. That would be
over
55 yards room that Harrodsburg will have. And they only have, well, they don't have anyone back now.
Nobody back. They're not going to take a chance on fumbling it down deep in their own territory. They're coming with the rush, and there's nobody back, and the ball's going to hit at the 5 and go into the end zone, so they're going to get it at the 20. That's about an 18-yard kick.
I'm surprised that
Beechwood on the snap of the football. Walker coming wide to the right. Stegall going to the left. Dunn also joining Walker, gives them twins to the right. Only Moore in behind him. Now he starts Dunn back in motion to the left. And the handoff is Moore. A flag on the play.
But that'll come back with holding as a slant off the left tackle.
Every time Harrodsburg tries to run that play, they either get called for a motion penalty or illegal procedure. Ron Moore on the carry. Picked up a couple, but that's going to be wiped out by the infraction.
Illegal procedure.
So they'll come up in a one-back set with Moore, the only back behind Holiday. He's got wideouts in both directions. Now he starts Yates back in motion to the right and rolls with it. Yates is his pitch man, but he's going to take it himself. Nothing there as Beechwood turns it back up inside. Claiborne in on the tackle, and coming up in the secondary, Wolflick. I think so. They made up the penalty. Second down 10. This time twins to the left. Only Moore in behind Holiday. Holiday wants his man to start in motion. He didn't start, and he backs up and he throws. Quick looking pass, no good to Moore. Check it to Dunn at the 30-yard line.
Going to bring up third down and 10. They need to get back around the 25 to do that.
Yates and Walker to the right. Stegall to the left. Only Dunn up close to the line of scrimmage behind Charlie Holiday, and we've got a delay of game penalty.
Well, that's costly penalty here. It's going to bring up third down and 15.
Now I think you'll see them run the football and take a chance on kicking it out. I'll tell you, this is mistake territory down here.
You can't make mistakes in championship games. Not expect to win. As Beechwood will come out with good field position if they do not convert this third down, because the punting has not been very good for Harrodsburg.
Casey Spencer brings the play, and they haven't thrown the football to Julius Yeast the entire game. He and Spencer flip out on the left-hand side. Yates and Walker on the right. And Spencer comes back in motion right. Holiday rolls to the right, stops, got pretty good protection, looking over the middle, puts it up for grabs. Yates is out there and is knocked away at the 38-yard line, and Yeast was out beyond him, and he fell down.
Holiday faked the option, dropped back, and threw the ball deep over the middle.
And Bishop back to receive this one.
I think Harrodsburg, Beechwood's too deep.
Adrian Patton gets a pretty good kick. Coyle drifts back, but it's Bishop that takes it at the 47. He skips one tackler, but not the second one, and he's down at the 48-yard line. He got around Adrian Patton.
Good coverage by Harrodsburg on the
wide to the left. He's joined over there by Bishop. The power eye with Wolflick the deep back. Wisher has them set, drops back, going to throw for it. That surprised him, but throws to the sideline. Got his man. Bishop catches it at the 40 and steps out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 39.
Short of the first down, a down and out to Bishop.
5, as I mentioned earlier in the game. Twins to the right, Wolflick deep back, Bishop the up back in the power eye.
That's a 5-yard penalty for encroachment on Harrodsburg, and boy, that gives Beechwood a first down.
Julius Yeast jumped in the neutral zone.
About the 34-yard line.
So they mark it inside the 35. Let's call it the 34 is the nose of the football right at the 34-yard line. 1:28 to play. 14-14, Beechwood and Harrodsburg for all the marbles in Class A. Class 2A championship game will be coming up 30 minutes following this one, or at 3 o'clock, whichever comes first. Wideouts to the right. Again, that power eye, and it's going to be Wolflick on the carry, and he picked up about 2 on the play.
Conservative play by Beechwood as Wisher goes to the sideline to get the play from
this one.
But for 2 running plays.
Again, the power eye with Wolflick, the deep back. And back to throw goes Wisher. Wisher looking at the sideline. Got Bishop streaking for the end zone, and the pass is picked off by Harrodsburg at the 1-yard line.
Well, there's the... I guess wrong. They went deep for the play, and that's what happened. He turned the ball over.
And I believe it was Charlie Holliday back there. Or was it Yates on the interception?
Yates, I think that's that one. Harrodsburg, all they got to do is run out this 55 seconds. Beechwood only has the 1 timeout. Looks like everybody will in the backfield will be lined up in the end zone for Harrodsburg. They're going to come up in a straight T formation. I'll be surprised if the quarterback does anything but runs a sneak.
Ron Moore up there. And I thought I saw the ball pop out. Everybody dives for it. Beechwood said they recovered it.
Got it. Nope. Derek Johnson ended up with the ball.
Oh, that was scary. I saw it pop out of there, and he picked up about 2 yards on the play.
That time here for one more play unless someone calls timeout.
They'll have to run one more. Harrodsburg to the line of scrimmage after that short gain. And Holliday just takes it, runs a little sneak, goes across the 5 to the 6-yard line, and that's going to be the end of regulation. Beechwood again says they recovered a fumble. Let's see what the officials say.
No. They're down. They're trying to strip the ball from Holliday, but the officials were right on it.
Beechwood
calls
the timeout with just 4 seconds to play. It's
6-0-0-3.
Final play of the game, Holliday with a quarterback sneak, and we're in overtime for the championship of Class 1A. 14-14, Beechwood and Harrodsburg, and we'll be back with OT on CNN Radio, AM 680.
Harrodsburg has won the toss.
To the right. Each team gets a shot at it from the 10-yard line. And here's Beechwood running up there. Wolflick and rams it to about the 8-yard line. Didn't get much.
The toss sweep to the right side. Instead of going wide, Wolflick cuts the ball back up over the middle.
Playing a role in this.
They play a 6-5 goal line defense here.
Only Wolflick in behind Wisher, the quarterback. He sends Bishop in motion right. Takes it, rolls to his right. Got Bishop in the flat and falls, knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Julian Yeast just put up 2 big paws and slapped it away. We're in overtime. Out of the wishbone set this time. Wisher drops back, cocks his arm, looking. Got Bishop open, but overthrew him at the 2-yard line.
They look for the field goal.
So it's 4th down.
Wolflick is a left-footed kicker.
We're waiting now. Here they come. The ball's fumbled. Wolford has got it, trying to stretch for the end zone. He's at the 10, turns the corner. He's at the 5 and run out of bounds short of the goal line. Touchdown.
One official on that side said he did not step out of bounds. He knocked the cone down on the bad snap from center. Wolford takes it in for the touchdown. And boy, that is a tough blow for Harrodsburg.
The snap was fumbled and hit the ground. Wolford picked it up, gave ground all the way back to the 20, and once he turned that corner, it was down the sidelines, but I thought he stepped out of bounds, but the officials say he hit the pylon, and Beechwood with a touchdown, and now Wolford will attempt the one-point conversion.
Jason Haynes let the ball go right through his hands.
Haynes holding again. He catches this one, puts it down, and Wolford kicks it through. So it's Beechwood that scores first, and they lead it 21-14 in OT.
Now, and lost, and it just depends on your kicker. You've got to know what kind of record you've had, how your kicker's feeling, and so forth.
So it's 21-14, Beechwood in OT. Harrodsburg with their first crack at it from the 10-yard line.
The option play has been the best play for Harrodsburg the second half.
And here's up the middle, slashing with the football, getting all the way to their 6-yard line was Ron Moore. Josh Bishop comes up to make the tackle for. Now coming back in the ball game is Don Moore, who, if you'll recall, has been out the entire second half with a hip pointer. But he is back there with Stegall and Ron Moore, and they're in a wishbone. Unbalanced line, strong to the right. Charlie Holliday has them set. Here's Stegall with it over right guard, and he got inside the 5 to the 4-yard line where they throw him back.
Harrodsburg trying to power the ball in with the unbalanced line and a stack in the backfield.
Harrodsburg, big offensive line, trying to shove Beechwood backwards. They mark the football at the 4, and Harrodsburg's going to utilize their timeout. They get it. Let's keep it right here. A scrimmage. The ball just left of the goalpost. All the running room to the right side.
Now, they've got 2 downs, and that's the thing they must remember.
Dunn is back in there. They send Moore in motion. Flip to Dunn. Dunn's got a convoy out there. Turns it up, and they come to him and drop him behind the line of scrimmage. And coming up to make the tackle was Jeff Zellen.
Toss sweep, but Beechwood was ready for it as they had half of their defense set wide looking for Dunn on the toss sweep.
He had Dunn had Walker.
Timeout Harrodsburg.
Let's keep it here. But he had Walker, Stegall.
Well, Keith Dunn is coming out of the game. The referees are ready to go. Let's see what Alvis Johnson does.
Harrodsburg.
You work all year, Frank, and it comes down here. One play, you've got to get 4 yards.
Spencer,
a little over 4.
Spencer replaced Yates and went out there and said something to the coaches and the offensive unit.
They brought Yates back in.
And brought Yates back in and sent Spencer out. Here they come.
Look for Yates on the slant. Inside.
The 2 Moores in the backfield. They're going to throw for it. They're looking across the middle. No good. Beechwood is Class 1A state champions.
That was a play I thought they would work. It's been their best pattern, the slant route. But Beechwood cut it off, and they are the state champs.
For 5 out of the last 6 years and 6 times overall, the Beechwood Tigers are state champions of Class 1A as they defeat Harrodsburg 21-14 in overtime. We'll be back with a wrap-up in just a moment on CNN Radio, AM 680.
You spend a lot of time in your car.
Once again, please clear the field. We'll have a presentation of the awards.
in Hurstbourne. We make car buying the most pleasant.
Now, to make the championship award to Beechwood, from Manchester, Billy Hanson, from Newcastle, Darrell Treese. Members of the Board of Control, make a presentation to Beechwood, the 1996 A champion. Kentucky High School Athletic Association State Football Championships here in Cardinal Stadium. You can sign up right now to be a lucky fan in attendance, picked at random to participate in WBLK's You Make the Call. Lucky winners will have the opportunity to sit at press box level and do their own play-by-play for 1
5 out of 6.
Game, and then take home an audio cassette copy of their play-by-play. And register now at the tent to elect the scoreboard in the end zone. Once again, you must register now at the tent to the left.
Tumbling down on Harrodsburg. Holding the football is Jason Haynes.
Wolfick is a left-footed kicker.
We're waiting now. Here they come. The ball's fumbled. Wolfick has got it, trying to stretch for the end zone. He's at the 10, turns the corner. He's at the 5 and run out of bounds short of the goal line. Touchdown. So it was Wolfick who took it in on the bobbled snap on a field goal try. He ran it in from 16 yards out. And the try for the one-point conversion, Wolfick was perfect with it, as he has been all afternoon. It was 21-14. Harrodsburg got a shot at it. They went for it on 4th down with a pass across the middle for a touchdown. It fell incomplete, and Beechwood is Class 1A state champion for the 6th time in 5 out of the last 6 years. So the 1A championship is concluded, and we've got 2 more to decide today and 1 tomorrow coming up in just about 3 o'clock or 45 minutes. They're putting on the clock to allow the teams to warm up a little bit. It'll be Fort Knox against Breathitt County. My thanks to Richard Brown, our engineer in the studio, for his help today, and of course on Color and Stats, Earl Browning. We're going to take a break, take you back to CNN Headline News, and then we'll be back with